I've been wanting to cook outside over an open fire for the last 2 weekends, but unfortunately here in Arkansas, it's done nothing but rain on the weekends. You know, all week long it's real nice and sunny, and then as soon as the weekends hit, guess what? Lots of rain, which I'm not going to complain, you know, considering the drought we had last year, but that would have been nice to have a break. It's very spotty, you know. I mean, I could get out there and start the fire going. Next thing you know, I got a rain pouring down on my pork chops, which is what we're going to be cooking today. And, you know, it's just a standard old pork chop. I would have much rather preferred to cook them over an open fire. It's a lot more fun. They just seem to taste a whole lot better. Anyway, let's see if we can't get some of them in the grill. I'm using a little bit of lard here. We're going to cook them in lard because I like lard. I don't care what anybody else says. I like lard cooking my stuff in. As long as you don't go crazy with it. Yeah, even though it's on a grill, at least it's still outside where I like to cook. We're going to go ahead and get these. Got it full of good pork seasoning. We're going to go ahead and fry those babies up. Man, it's smelling good already. It's just that seasoning. Ooh, look at that, guys. I know Sky Carl up there is wanting to get in his car and drive right down here right now. I know he does. I can sense it. We're gonna go ahead and put the rest of this old juice right on top of them chops. Oh God, I love pork chops. I love fried pork chops. I probably should have cooked some outside earlier, before, and I haven't done it. Now, in honor of my Texas buddy, old George down there. George down in Texas. I haven't talked to him for a while. I guess he's still around. Anyway, I contacted Lodge, you know, the cast iron skillet company, and I said, I need a Texas-sized skillet, because I'm going to go ahead and do some heavy frying out here as soon as the weather warms up. So do you have anything, you know, that maybe even says Texas on it? They said, well, no, we don't have anything that says Texas on it, but we sure got one that you're gonna like. I said, all right, send it on. So they did. They did. And here it is. There we go. The Texas skillet. I've been needing a cover for this giant skillet. And everywhere I went, I couldn't find one that was big enough. I've been using tinfoil and all that. Well, the other day I went into Salvation Army and they had a stainless steel lid in there. But again, it was still too small. I bought it because I thought it was big enough, but when I got it home, it wasn't. So I went ahead and did a little modifying on it, and here it is right here. I just took some aluminum 1/8 inch thick strips and screwed them on, and now I've got a nice cover to cover that thing. That way I don't have to keep using that old tin foil all the time. Oh, we're looking real good here now. Looking real good. I just turned them all over. I haven't done old George's here. We better get old George's chop turned over here. All right. Man, I'm glad we got Texas with us today. Man, this is getting better by the second. Boy, the whole neighborhood's smelling really good right now. I wouldn't be surprised if the neighbor comes over here and wants to have one of my pork chops. I'll have to beat him up and throw him back in the road or something. He ain't getting none of my pork chops. Oh man, look at the color of those things. That is so good. Yeah, we better take care of old George's chop here too. Ooh, look at that one, George. Yours is almost ready, son. As you can see, the sky is just totally overcast. But you know, a couple of seconds ago, the sun poked its nose out a little bit. Well, of course it's going to poke its nose out because I decided to cook in the carport instead of on the open fire. Well, old George's is ready to be eaten, but you know, he's not here. He's not here, so what do I do with George's chop? Yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to eat it myself. Listen to that sizzle, Carl. I know my buddy Brendan up there in Detroit. Listen to that. Listen to that, Brendan. Ooh, I know the two of you are just smacking your lips real good, because I know that Brendan likes to cook out also. He's a big barbecue nut. Look at that, look at that. Oh, listen to that sizzle, guys. Yeah, here we go, George. In honor of you, we're going to put this down the old hatch. I'll let you know how it tastes. Mmm. 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 I'm glad you're not here, George. You wouldn't have got it. Well, I think one more turn and they'll finally be done. Oh, man, oh man alive. Man, oh man alive. Look at the color of those things. Oh, whoa. Alright, the fire's off and they are ready to be removed. And head to the old table over here. Man, we're gonna take care of this stuff. Oh, look at that. Beautiful on both sides. Yep. And the last one. And there it is. With the asparagus, the fried cornbread, the salad, and the baked potatoes, the olives, the milk, and all that stuff. And of course, old Mac down here. Old Mac, he says, I want some. He has no teeth, can't even give him a bone, poor dog. Well, that's it. Until next time, this is John.